Yeah, he decided on the blue heron color because this lake recently got stocked with blue heron.
Past few years. It wasn't supposed to be, but it did.
Yeah,
State of Alabama said no, you can't put blue heron into it.
Because it's technically an invasive species.
Right, and all the fishermen on the lake said, no, screw you, and we put them in ourselves.
Now, you're not saying that you personally did it.
No.
You're just saying it was done by the fishermen
No, of course
community.
not. We don't know who did it. Somebody did it.
Right. Making sure.
No, we didn't do nothing illegal.
Well, Nick has forgotten to tie on his lure.
No, I did tie it on. What happened was I cut my line instead of my lead. Luke's over here distracting me. People can be like me. I'm the dumb guy. You supposed to tie it to the line? Oh. All these people gotta be drug dealers. What do you do with this kind of money?
Buy a big lake house.
Yeah, they're all drug dealers. There's a lot of money in drugs.
We are out on Lewis Smith Lake. Super clear lake. A really deep lake. This lake was dammed up back in the 80s. Most of its spots are between 100 and 200 feet deep. Unless you're fishing points. Fishing a little bit of a brighter colored, deeper crankbait. This is a Strike King 6XD. Trying to get a hold of some of these bigger spots that may be hanging out in these warmer days. We're on a warm front today. It's been warming up for the past couple days. Highs are in the 60s. And on Monday and Tuesday, highs were in the 30s. So we're hoping these fish will be pushed up a little shallower today. Hoping that maybe we can crank one out of this little deeper side of this point. Because in the wintertime, these bass get really, really lazy. And their appetite's not very up. Their metabolism slows down. So you really have to sometimes hit them on the head with the bait before they'll even bite. We're going to try to fish some of these docks. Maybe if we can find some of these shallower docks hanging around the cover. We're hoping some of these shad might be pushed up a little shallower and they might be feeding a little bit with this warming trend we've got going. We're going to make a little bit of a change here. I started throwing that crankbait just to see if I could get maybe a reaction strike out of something off this point. It didn't really pan out the way I wanted, so I'm going to make a quick swap to this little fry bait here on a peg Texas rig. We're going to slow it down a little bit, see if we can get some of these more lethargic bass to hit. This is kind of an off color. Call it a magic color. 269 magic. It's got brown on the bottom, a little hint of blue going down the side, and a green on top. And I'll be Texas rigging it, as I said, with a 3/8 ounce weight.
My Damien, someone's calling me.
What,
Nick. What's up, dog?
Due to our cranking battery having issues. It was dead when we got here because we kind of forgot to put it on charge last night. So we turned it on this morning. Well, I say we. Nick turned it on this morning when he left his house, which is where the boat is. And obviously it wasn't enough juice. No, we kind of know what we're fishing for. And the only problem is we don't know if there's fish there or not. We're just kind of having to fish and pray. Fish what we know.
What do you ever say, Nick?
We ain't got no electronics. it's like if we was fishing a long time ago, before there was electronics. That's what it's like.
Most of our fisheries that we would usually fish are chocolate milk right now, which a lot of people love to fish. We've always been geared more towards clearer water. That's what we're more comfortable in. Not to say we can't fish in muddy water, but this is where we feel like we shine the best.
What seems to be the problem here, sir?
Yeah, well, we had a little bit of on-the-water trouble. My trolling motor battery has croaked out, so we had a little roadside assistance. My friend Nick Gambrel bring us a car battery from our dealership that we both work at. So we're going to throw this bad boy in real quick and get back on the water. Back to business.
We get any more stuff, we need a bigger boat.
Yes, sir.
You already got that covered, right, Kent?
Thinking about it. This is Monica, man. This is my boat. We've been together for many long adventures.
People's got 2 boat docks. They must be rich. Missed him. Ain't taking no chances.
Weather in Alabama just hasn't regulated enough where you can really key in on figuring these fish out as to where they're going to be. When the weather goes from the middle of winter to a nice springtime type day, you never know what they're going to do. That's a real good fish. Come here.
Just pick them up.
In my boat.
What we got there, Kent?
Man, we got us about 2.5 pound fat spot. This is what Smith Lake is known for. These nice, fat, beautiful Alabama spots. There ain't a fight like them.
Did you give him a kiss?
Man, you gotta give them a kiss. Mwah. Love you, baby. Glad you could come to see us.
Feel free to bite again.
Yes, sir.
Should we say on film those first catches of the day?
Man, we can.
Nah, just leave that out.
You know.